What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with the Choice Band Entei. So I know at the beginning of Regulation F, a lot of people were talking about like a Chien-Pao and Entei combo because Entei does have access to extreme speed, as you see right here, but it also has inner focus, which is nice because you are not going to be able to get intimidated, and you're also not going to be able to be faked out. It's kind of like with Dragonite as well. However, the one benefit that Entei has over Dragonite is the fact that it is a fire type, and that means that you are not going to be able to be burnt if someone goes for a Will-O-Wisp, Flare Blitz, or some other fire move that gives the potential for a burn. So that's nice because Entei is not going to lose any of its firepower from that perspective. And even though Chien-Pao isn't on this team, I think that Whimsicott and Entei could be a really great duo too. Because Whimsicott does have the ability to go for a Sunny Day, and Entei with that Sacred Fire, the Stab, as well as the Choice Band, you're going to be doing a ton of damage, and even if a Pokemon ends up resisting it, you're going to get them down to a pretty low level too. So again, I think Entei and Whimsicott are a really great combo, but also having the Sunny Day with Whimsicott, it helps out Flutter Mane, it helps out Walking Wake, helps out Raging Bolt. Not necessarily Urshifu, but still, Urshifu is a really great Pokemon to have in the back for the dark and the fighting as well, but having Whimsicott out there to have a move that really benefits 4 of the Pokemon on your team is just really incredible. But even if you didn't have the Sun Up and you didn't want to go with the Sacred Fire, again, you have that option to go with the normal Terra and go with the Extreme Speed. And even if you didn't want to go with one of those two, you always have Stomping Tantrum and Crunch to be able to choose from as well. So again, I think the real benefit here with Entei is the fact that it does have inner focus and also can't be burnt. And again, with that Choice Band, you're going to be doing a ton of damage. And before we get into the battles, just want to send a big thank you out to our buddy Dazza, who is the one who allowed me to use this team. He's a really incredible streamer over on Twitch as well, so I'll make sure to link him down in the description. But we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Well, let's get into the battles. Alright, well, it looks like we got a couple of dragons versus a couple of dragons here, and that's going to be fun. Now, obviously, they do have a way to change weather to rain, and I understand that because I know that Kingdra is Swift Swim. And of course, that does actually help Scizor too, but still think that we can try to call some of these switch-ins. So let's go Whimsicott. Let's end up going... Let's be honest. Let's go Walking Wake on this one. I think that's going to be safer. Actually, no. I'm a little worried about Incineroar. Let's end up going Entei. Let's bring them in the back. I think they're going to be better from the back. Anyways. Let's do that, and I'm also going to end up bringing Urshifu too. I think Urshifu is going to be good with some fighting, as well as being able to outspeed with a couple priority moves too, and all that kind of stuff. So I think we're going to be good with this. But yeah, having Walking Wake in the bag is actually really nice too, because if for some reason we aren't able to keep the sun out there, again, it's one that benefits from the rain too. So at least it's nice to have that in the back to be able to kind of spring on them later on, I guess. Well, not exactly what I was expecting, but at least Entei kind of helps here. Now, they're not going to be able to fake us out, which is extremely nice. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Whimsicott gets taken out by a Bullet Punch, though. I think Bullet Punch is a +2, isn't it? Really don't want to waste that Terra right there, though, but in all honesty, it might be the best use of it, despite the fact that we are going to end up turning into a Water Terra in front of a Grassmon. But here's what we're still going to be able to do anyways. Let's do that. Let's go into Sunny Day. I'm going to go Sacred Fire because I bet you they swap out Rillaboom for Politoed. Okay, well, they don't swap anyone out, so that's going to be a little rough, but still going to be fine, don't worry. Still going to be fine. Again, I thought that they were just going to go... It's okay, though. Again, no fake out, that's fine. Okay. Okay, hold on now. Oh, Bullet Punch is +1. Why did I think it was +2? My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I messed up on that one. That's definitely on me. I don't know why I thought it was a +2. +1 makes more sense. Maybe I'm just thinking extreme speed. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, my bad. However... Okay, here's the thing, though. Do they end up going for a Grassy Glide, or do they just swap out for Politoed? I probably should swap out Entei, to be honest with you. So here's what we're going to do. Just to be safe, I'm going to go for the Encore over there. And I'm going to swap into Walking Wake. I think that helps us out a little bit. That covers us for not taking a Grass move. But also, just in case they end up swapping in Politoed, that'll allow it so... Or that'll make it so that we can end up surviving whatever attack it is. Okay, yeah, I get that. That's fine. We get the Encore first. And we're in a good spot. Yay. Okay. So here's what we have to do now. We can end up encoring them over there now too, actually. Actually, we're probably going to end up doing that. Let's end up going for the Encore over there, and let's go for the... Ooh... Yeah, the last one's got to be Politoed. You know what I mean? It's got to be. So I'm going to trust in the Draco Meteor over there. Yep. Here comes Politoed. The Historic Genius. I like that mark, actually. That's pretty cool. I love the shiny as well. It's actually a really cool looking shiny. That's fine. No, you wouldn't be a Darkmon, right? You wouldn't be Dark. Nope, you're Steel. That makes sense. I think the one that I saw the other day was Steel, too. Either way, though, this allows us to still Encore them, which is nice, so they have to go back into a Protect. And then also, we just have Fire in the back. Draco. Ooh, good damage. Love it. Yeah, that's fine. Down to a berry. Fair enough. Alright. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Now, our damage output is going to be a little less now because of the fact that we ended up going with the Draco Meteor. However, I think we're still going to be okay. Let's go Sunny Day. Let's go Flamethrower. That's going to be good for whoever they end up... Or if they end up swapping into Rillaboom now. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I forget that they have another Protect for free. Well, my bad on that one. Don't worry, guys. I'll pick it up in a little bit. That's fine. We know what they're going to do next. Yeah, I know. I know. So, we know that they're going to end up swapping out there. That's fine. Question is, do they go for a Fake Out? Or do they go for the, for a Grassy Glide? Either way, I would doubt they would go for the Fake Out now, especially with Encore out there. But let's go for the Sunny Day anyways, because we know they're going to swap, and let's go for the Flamethrower over there. Yep. But we get the sun back up, and that's always a positive thing. Which means they're going to have to repivot, and we're going to be in a good spot still. Oh no. Oh yes, let's go. And again, that sun is going to really help with some of the damage that we're going to lose from the -2 and the Draco Meteor. Fine, we knew we were going to lose Whimsicott. That's okay, though. Because realistically, we're still in a good spot here. We don't necessarily have to lose our... Oh, man. That's alright. Good damage, though. We don't necessarily have to lose our weather, unless they just straight up swap them out here. But if that really is the case, here's what we can do. And the grass is gone, too, and that's really nice for us. Let's end this with Entei. Let's end it with Entei. And honestly, here's all we have to do. We know they're gonna swap them out, so let's go with the Sacred Fire over there. And let's go with the Flamethrower over there one more time. And we're in a good spot, as long as we hit the Sacred Fire. But 95%, man, it's gonna hit, you know? Oh, I didn't even think they had Protect. Cool. That's fine, though. We'll still get the Sacred Fire. We missed that Flamethrower, obviously. But we hit there. Straight up KO. There's no way you're going to survive that with the... yeah, no shot that we're going to survive that, especially with the Choice Band, the Sun Up, the 100 power, the Stab. Like, there's a lot there to be able to kind of take into consideration. But here's the other good thing, too. We don't have to worry about anyone outspeeding us with Swift Swim. And they do not have priority. And even if they did, that wasn't going to be anything that they were going to really be able to knock out Entei with. Politoed would be the hardest one to have to deal with, but they can't protect. And even though we are in the rain, again, the Choice Band is going to make up some pretty good damage from that. Let's do that. And who do I even have in the back? Oh, we're good. Let's do that, and let's be smart, just in case. Just in case we miss. You know what I mean? I thought that we were going to go first with Entei. My bad. You guys can tell I'm pretty new to this team, right? Alright, that's fine. We're still in a good spot, though. Again, they're going to hit the Muddy Water. We're going to be fine, especially over on Walking Wake. And Entei still survives that. Ooh, the accuracy. Okay, Entei didn't take that accuracy drop, though. That's good. We get to keep going with Sacred Fire. I'm okay with that. And, yeah. Let's go into Urshifu. Urshifu at least has the Focus Sash. So we're gonna be fine with it. We're gonna be able to at least get one hit, and it's gonna be a really big hit too. But again, I really want to take away the -4 that we have. Ooh, good damage. Burn? Thank you. But take away the -4 we have plus the accuracy drop, especially if we're gonna continue to go with good damage in the rain. But if they were gonna continue, if we were gonna continue to go with Draco Meteor, so. Fine, that burn's going to be a big help. In fact, we can actually protect on the... Ooh, wait. No, we can't, because it's got Taunt. We're fine with that, though. Don't worry. By match 3, I'm gonna be a pro with this team. We're fine. Alright, so let's go with the full power Draco Meteor. And let's just go with that Wicked Blow. We're good to go. And there we go, yeah. So, again, Entei really had a good time here. Despite the fact that a couple of those hits were in the rain, still able to do a ton of damage. And that's, again, with the Choice Band, the Stab, and when we had the Sun out there too. So, again, even though Entei wasn't on the field at the very end, still did a lot of good stuff in that game. Good game. All right, well, we have a nice little dual team here. It's nice that they do have a Tailwind and a Trick Room option. So, we're still going to bring Whimsicott, obviously, to set the Sun, and we're also going to bring Entei too. I think, again, the one that would hurt us the most would be, Ogerpon. But if we had the Sun up, that's going to help us quite a bit, too. And if we Terrastalize into normal, it's another big thing. Let's bring those two. I'm going to bring Urshifu in the back. Raikou would be fun, but... Raikou, I'm so sorry. Raging Bolt would be fun, but again, with the ground typing and the lack of ability to be able to go with priority, if they end up bringing Farigiraf, would be extremely tough. So let's bring Walking Wake. I think that's going to be the best one to bring. Yeah. The good thing, too, is obviously we are neutral to grass because we do have the dragon typing, too. So I like that. I like that. So let's see here. What are they going to start off with? Are they going to start with their Iron Jugulus? Or are they going to start off with their Farigiraf? That's the question. And the answer is... Ooh, Flutter Mane. And Jugs, okay. Is that going to be booster speed? Okay. So I guess I do feel fine going with the Tailwind here. So let's do that, and I'm going to go for the Sacred Fire. Yeah, we'll go Sacred Fire over there. Just gotta hope they don't have Protect. Oh, good. Well, they're not going Protect. That's a positive. Nice, and we do outspeed their Tailwind, and we're able to take out Flutter Mane. That's what I'm talking about. And again, just, I mean, granted it is Flutter Mane, but still insane damage on the Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword, I'm sorry, Sacred Fire. And nice, they missed the Air Slash. They even got the tail, or they didn't even put a Tailwind up. Nice. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. That's fine. Let's go Sunny Day. And let's go for the, let's go for the Sacred Fire over there. I want to save the Terra. I mean, they may end up going with the, goodbye, buddy. They may end up going with an Earth Power, but in case they go for the Hyper Voice. Okay, good. We didn't waste the Terra then. I appreciate that. Alright, who is this? Farigiraf? Really? Okay! Okay. So maybe that's a Cocaine Bear then. Alright, good to know. Good to know. So at least we have that up. That's good. We still have their Terra. I would imagine that's going to be the Water Terra, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? Entei's already KO'd 2 Mons here. I am totally happy with what it's done. We are not going Water Terra, friend. I'm sorry. I'll go for the Moonblast over there. And let's go for the Sacred Fire right there, too. Or they just end up canceling the battle. There we go. Oh, we see another Farigiraf, which means that Extreme Speed might be out here. But that is actually totally okay. I still feel like Entei is going to absolutely destroy here. So let's go Whimsicott. Let's go Entei. We know we can't be intimidated. We know we can't be faked out. So we'll go with those two. And then since they do have a lot of Fire Mons, let's go with Walking Wake. And once we're able to take care of the Giraffe, again, Urshifu would be really good here, too. Raikou would actually be, or not Raikou, I'm sorry, Raging Bolt would actually be a lot of fun, too. But, again, a little difficult. Oops. So let's go Urshifu. Again, I think that team of 4 is really, really good. I really like that the combination. Obviously, Walking Wake is great because even with the sun or the rain, that thing is still going to work with the Hydro Steam. Obviously, the Flamethrower only works really in the sun, but having a water move that's going to do that kind of damage in the sun is really nice. Okay, well, I think we know what we're going to end up doing here then. Special attack. Huh. No. Don't do that. What are you doing? Let's go Sunny Day. And let's go Sacred Fire over there. And let's hope with the sun, we can just straight up destroy them in one. Come on, survive that. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Big damage in the sun, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now what do you say we take out Flutter Mane next? Alright, we're going to have to go with the Tailwind, though, if we really want to do that. And it depends on who this is. Sweet. I am okay with that. So let's go for the Tailwind on this one, and let's go for the Sacred Fire over there. Yeah, again, maybe they weren't actually setting up Trick Room, but just in case. And here comes the Fire Terra! Woo! Get that +1 to your attack too, buddy. That's fine. But you know what's not going to help you out? Oh, we helped out your Ivy Cudgel, though. But yeah, that Hydro Steam, again, is going to do some real good stuff. So let's go. Give me that Tailwind. Give me that KO. Thank you. And now let's end up losing Whimsicott because we're going to end up taking a big Ivy Cudgel over there. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. Ooh, Entei! Surviving! Let's go! Man, not only did it KO 2 mons, but it survived an Ivy Cudgel in the sun with that +1. That's what I'm talking about. But now we would end up going down to a Fake Out, though. Even though we don't get Fake Out, or get Faked Out, you know, or flinched, pardon me, that's the word for it. Even though that would happen, that's rough. Go Moonblast. I'm gonna save it for Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed's gonna be pretty helpful in a bit. That'll be fine. Walking Wake's gonna be out there. They're gonna be able to survive an Ivy Cudgel. It's a 4x resistance, so we'll be fine, even though we're in the sun. Plus, we get that speed boost too, which is extremely nice. We'll take the Fake Out. Only 20 HP loss. That's fine. Moonblast brings them down to about a forfeits, 80%, something like that. We'll eat this Ivy Cudgel. Well, no, we won't, because that goes over there. Goodbye, Whims. Alright. So let me think about this. I wonder if it's worth it. Like, I feel like it would be stupid to go for a normal Terran and extreme speed. But this is an Entei video, isn't it? So let's do it. Let's go. I know it sounds dumb. I understand that, and I am okay with it. But, let's have some fun. Let's do that. Let's go Extreme Speed. And, let's go Hydro Steam over there. I really wanted to see what was going to happen, though. Come on. That's alright, though. We kind of knew what was going to happen. Again, the normal Terra, despite the fact that we probably would have been taken out on the same turn, would have done some really good damage over into Incineroar, because, again, we're banded, and even though that thing probably is pretty bulky in its defense, probably wouldn't have been able to stand up to that. Or if it did, it would get down to the red, and then again, we had Hydro Steam to go into the both of them, which gets powered up in the sun, so they wouldn't have been able to hide from that, and because we do have the 4x resistance from the Ivy Cudgel, and also a 4x resistance from something like a Flare Blitz, we're going to be able to tank all that and really do a good job with it. So there we go. Good game. Alright, well this is one, again, where we're probably not going to be able to go for an extreme speed, but one where we might still have to go for a normal Terra, just if they end up starting with Glamora. Well, let's go Whimsicott. Let's go Entei. Let's go with them. I think we're going to end up going with Flutter Mane too. Although, actually, I'm going to go with Urshifu. I know that sounds ridiculous, but Urshifu does have Taunt. So if they do end up bringing out a Moongus, we can always Taunt over there and be able to stop them from a Spore, Rage Powder, or anything like that. So I think that's going to be the main reason why we end up bringing them. Obviously, Sucker Punch, Wicked Blow, Close Combat are all great moves too, but that's going to be the main reason. That's going to be our stop against a Moongus if we don't have Entei out there to be able to take care of it. I was a little worried about that, if I'm being completely honest with you, but that's okay. Sounds ridiculous. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the Moonblast over there, and I think we have enough speed to be able to outspeed them. So let's go Stomping Tantrum. I hope they try to fake me out. Thank you. Perfect. Get the Moonblast. That takes away potential Sash. Stomping Tantrum takes them out. That's big. Yes, we do end up spreading toxic stuff, toxic debris and all that, but we're still going to be okay. Now we'll take away our Sash. That is unfortunate, but we'll be okay. We can Encore them into Fake Out now, and we'll do some really good damage still with the Stomping Tantrum. Question is, who are they bringing in next? Dragonite, nice. It's actually dope. But a little worrisome from a extreme speed standpoint. But let's try to go for the Encore here. And let's also go for the Stomping. We have other stuff to be able to take care of Dragonite, so we're fine. We can go with the Fairy Terror. We can end up going with the Dragon Pulse and all that kind of stuff up there too. So, again, we're going to be alright here. The question is, do they spend a Terra? We'll find out in a moment, as the time limit is running up. They sure do. I'm guessing that's going to be that normal Terra. And here comes an extreme speed, guys. Let's go. Yeah, so close combat's going to be good now. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. We get the Encore next. That's perfect. Now Stomping Tantrum. Oh, that's some good stuff. I love to see that. And another Fake Out. I wonder who they bring out next. Either way, let's go for that over there if we can. And I'm going to go for the Stomping Tantrum over there now. Let's get some damage. I would go Tailwind, but I don't think that's going to benefit us here. It's fine. Who are we doing that into? Amoonguss. There it is. Oh, they're not choiced into that. Okay. Wow, Earthquake. Oh, man. Okay, not what I was expecting, to be honest with you, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We may Encore that, to be honest with you. We're going to go with Urshifu here. You get poisoned, which is extremely rough, to be honest, but we're going to be alright, though. Let's Encore the Earthquake, because I think Urshifu can withstand that like it's nothing. And then, they're going to go for the Encore, or for the, Well, Encore up there, that's fine. And I'm going to go for the Wicked Blow over into Amoonguss. Sorry. We Encore over there still because, again, we are a grass type, so we ignore that. We got the Wicked Blow. Good stuff, and we should be able to knock out Amoonguss here with the Earthquake. And yes, we are using another person's Pokemon to knock their own Pokemon out for them. Yes. And the other good thing, too, they're Encored into Earthquake. They need to do that into Iron Hands, too, which is really, really incredible for us. At least I think so. Maybe that's just me. That's alright, though. Right, because Iron Hands is the last one. Yeah, so they're forced to go with the Earthquake, and Iron Hands is going to have to take that damage, friend. I am so sorry. But am I really? Am I really? Either way, let's go for the Moonblast over into hands. And let's go for the close combat up into Dragonite. And let's see if we can take it out. Although if we do that, they don't get knocked out by the Earthquake, but we'll be alright though. Don't worry. They may fake us out too. Either way, we're covering for a lot of things. Oh, okay, yeah, we're fine. Close combat should KO. That's fine. And yeah, they're going to do some damage here with the Drain Punch. But Urshifu's so far down that it's really not going to matter in all honesty. See you, buddy. I love you, Dragonite, but not on other people's teams. Iron Head! Interesting! I like that, actually. Nice. But we're okay. Urshifu takes the poison damage, but he has 2 turns left, and then we still have Raging Bolt in the back. Which, in all honesty, we can just go for a Fairy Terra, but seeing the fact that they have Iron Head, we're not going to do that. We're just going to stay with this. We're going to resist the electric. We're going to take neutral from the fighting, as well as end up resisting the steel too. So I feel like that's going to be a better use of that. So let's go Dragon Pulse. It's going to KO. And then just for the heck of it, because I want to see the animation, let's do that and let's Sucker Punch. I thought they were going to back out, but that's okay. We get to see them terrestrialize into the Stellar one. And isn't the Stellar hat just so much fun to look at? Isn't that awesome? You even have Terapagos on the top, essentially. I love that. Nice. And we get to knock out with a Sucker Punch, too, which is actually insane. Something you don't usually get to say about Iron Hands. And we end up taking them out with that. Now, Raging Bolt didn't really do anything there, but you know what? It's nice to have in the bag just in case. But there we go. Entei actually still did a really good job there. And still able to end up coming out with a win there. Good game. So despite the presence of a lot of rain teams, ground Pokemon, and a lot of other things that can knock out Entei, I still think it's a perfect fit for Regulation F, especially with all the Incineroar and Fake Out Pokemon that are out there. Having Inner Focus to be able to not be intimidated and also not flinch once you end up getting faked out is so beneficial. And again, a really great, not necessarily counter for Incineroar, despite the fact that it does have Stomping Tantrum on it. But again, a really great Pokemon to put out there if you see an Incineroar on the other team. Because again, you're not going to take anything from the Intimidate or even the Fake Out as well. And if you have Whimsicott out there as well to be able to go with the Encore if they do end up going for the Fake Out, you can end up making them force a quick switch in, and that'll allow you to get a really good hit from Entei onto another Pokemon. And if you are able to set the Sunny Day right off the bat and go with Sacred Fire, my goodness, you're going to be doing a ton of damage because Entei, with the Stab, with the Sun, with the Choice Band, is going to go absolutely nuts, and you definitely saw that in those battles right there. So again, I want to send a big thank you out to our buddy Dazza, who's the one who allowed me to use this team, because without him, we wouldn't really get a chance to be able to use this Entei or Raging Bolt, because I have Pokemon Violet, and I don't want to spend $60. So again, Dazza, thank you so much for allowing me to use the team, man. This was a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.